Welcome to this video. We play against a national master, Horobetz. Let's see. Okay, we have a Sicilian defense. What does he play? Knight f3, knight c3. Okay, so let's try the knight off. And what he plays against it? Bishop e2. Okay, e5 is a principal move for the knight off, but I think I like to play the Scheveningen here. This is something Kasparov played a lot in his matches against Karpov. So I watched those matches, so I know a little bit how what to do. So bishop e3 and f4 are the main moves, a4 sometimes. I expect him to play f4, bishop e3 now. Wonder why he takes so much time. Is b5 bad because of bishop f3? Okay, play queen c7 first. Very strong opponent. So let's see if I... Wow, what was that? A bird flew at my window. What a pity. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Okay. a4. Yeah, a4 is a normal move. Knight c6 is usually played here. Well, I'm not sure if the move order was right from white, because he should have played f4 first, because now I think I can play... Can I play b6? He takes, I take back, bishop f3. Well, I think I can't. So normal way to play is knight b3 now. And how was it going again? b6 first. He will play bishop f3. Bishop c8. e5, I just retreat the knight to d7. So I reroute the bishop now to b7. I think the normal move is here g4. Something like queen e1 and queen d2 is also an option. Queen sometimes goes to f2 also to attack b6. I think this happened like dozens of times, maybe hundreds, this position here. But maybe I'm wrong. Wonder if e5 is an option. Although maybe I just even takes and then knight d7, because the pawn on e5 will become weak. Yeah, this is the stuff I expected. So g5, knight d7. I think this is normal. h4, rook e8. Actually, this might be exactly the position from the 24th game of the World Cup. Back somewhere in the 90s. Karpov, Kasparov. where white needed to win, I think, to get the title, and Karpov didn't manage to do so. So the idea is that I can put pieces here on f8 later to protect my king, so the bishop or the knight. And often you play something like bishop f8 first, g6, bishop g7, and then the knight to f8, so you have a lot of pieces around your king, because it might become a little bit dangerous here if you look at the white pieces that are on the king side. I think also some idea is rook c8, knight a5 to jump to c4. Okay, here we go. This is the idea I've talked about. So if he opens up the position and my bishop is on g7, there is no mate on the h file. So if he takes, I wonder if I could even take back with the f pawn. Okay, the knight on c3 is also a little bit attacked. I'm threatening to go to c4. I'm also threatening to take here now. Do I threaten it? Oh, maybe it's a little bit dangerous because of bishop d4 later on. Okay, here we have the thing. Wow, maybe I really take with the f pawn. And I just say, hey, I take here on c3 and knight f8 and everything is covered. Multiple ways. I mean, we play a 15-minute game, right? So why don't I take a little bit of time here? Let's see. White is threatening something like rook f to d1 to attack my pawn on d6. He also threatens something like rook h2. But it's not really threatening anything, right? So I just move my king after queen h7 to f8. There is no mate. What I can also do is maybe put my knight on e5 after I play e5 myself. What I also would like to do is attack e4. Queen b8, queen a8, and maybe even sacrificing on c3 a rook would be an option. I think I take back with the h pawn here. So this is a compact pawn island. Very, very interesting. All right, so where do I put my queen? I still have the idea of queen b8 and queen a8. I threaten to take here with the rook. I think I will do this. There's nothing I thought. Pooh. So knight f8 I can play later on. Or I can play it now. Actually. Rook c4. Well, I play it now. It looks like everything is protected. Or can he play f5? I just take here and then take off f3. It's a very interesting game. So taking on c3, what about that? If he doubles, check, take. I just move here. There is no mate. Very interesting. He can play bishop d4 afterwards, however, so this would be very bad for me. If I play queen a8 and he takes, I take, and then I take here. And I have a lot of counterplay, right? Let's try this. Because it's not easy for him to protect. Bishop to d4, is this an option for him? Nah, because I just play a5, e5, and then the whole thing I can do again, taking here. Well, now I have this nice rook c3 idea, and a lot of counterplay. And I think the attack of white doesn't materialize. So e5 I thought. Ah, his queen is protecting e4. If he takes. On the other hand, I have a really nice outpost on f4 for my knight. So I take back, he takes knight e6 and knight f4 later on. It doesn't threaten anything, and I can escape with my king to e7. Although he might go to c5 with his bishop, right? But no, the knight on e6 would attack the bishop. Well, again, I am not used to 15-minute games at the moment. We both play way too fast, I think. Maybe he's thinking about f5. Wow, f5. Do I lose? Yeah, I think f5 is really a good move. Can I do against f5? No, I can just take on f5. I'm seeing ghosts now. Okay. Okay, so here I just take. And then knight e6. Maybe he plays bishop. No, he can't even go bishop c5. What I'm telling. So knight e6, knight f4. Actually, there's not really a threat, right? So maybe knight e6. Okay. Bishop h2 to attack this here? Or what's the plan? I will take this guy, because knight d5 would be very strong. And now I think I have a lot of counterplay. Queen c8, and I will try to pick up all those pawns here. This bishop is not good. I'm threatening knight f4, and then bishop e4. That's my idea. At the moment I'm just an exchange down. But these pawns look loose. So queen to c8 and knight f4. What else? This pawn is also weak. So maybe I can put the queen on e7. Knight g5 would be also very strong, attacking both. I mean, this pawn needs to be protected here. He can also not play something like bishop g4 because always this pawn is hanging. I think, I don't know, but I have the feeling that I have a good position, although I'm the exchange down. Well, I'm very happy. I mean, it's a good player. Horobetz. And I mean, also the queen is a little bit off this side of the board. I mean, all pieces of white are not on the queen side. And I think it's not that easy for him to attack here, so rook h2. Okay, this is something I need to take care of, but I just played king f8. Otherwise, there would be a mate. Sacrificing of the queen, take, rook takes, and then rook h7 mate. I don't want that to happen, of course. He wants to sacrifice back, maybe. I see. This is a neat idea here. I mean, if I play something like queen b8, he can take. If I take back the rook, he has queen h7. I go here, he goes here. And then he sacrifices his queen. I take, he takes, I go here, and then he can take my queen. Huh. But what about knight f4 here? Simply winning the pawn on e4. Attacking the rook. Knight f4. Did I overlook something? So the pawn on e4 is hanging and I have a huge attack. What do you want to do now? Wow. This is such a mess. Very nice. What's going on here? Queen c8 doesn't work because of rook c6 check. Rook e7. He sacrifices his queen. Take. Rook e8. He can play rook d7 also. Wow. I'm lost. Am I lost? I think so. What a mess. And I thought I had a good position. This is, this is, I think, how you improve in chess. You just have a huge misunderstanding of the position and then you learn something new. That's good. Can I do something here? Rook e7, he just play rook d7. I wonder if I can do something on e4 anyway, you know? Let's say I play this, he plays this. I'm also thinking about something like rook e7, rook d7, taking here. And if he takes here with the rook, but this is also not enough. Knight e6, he can just take with the rook. If I move this pawn, rook d7 checkmate. Okay, maybe one idea is just to play rook c8. He will check me. I try this. I mean, okay, yeah, I didn't even see the mate. But I think there was nothing going on for me. Thanks for watching.